Skinny girls weak, them hoes don't compare. Junk in the trunk looking like 2 pairs. Woo, got me hotter than a sauna. Ass so fat, make me wanna thank your mama. Ass so fat, I think I need a lap dance. Ass so fat, about to pop out of them pants.
Okay, you guys, so in my other rib video, I showed you guys how I do these ribs in the oven. Today, we're gonna actually break out the grill. I'm gonna show you how I do my ribs on the grill. So I have 2 racks of ribs here. These are full racks. The other side is like folded under, but you'll see once I take them out the packaging. So I have the ribs here. I'm going to go ahead and take these out the packaging and rinse them in some cold water, and then we'll be back. Okay, you guys, so I have the 2 racks of ribs nice and rinsed off in some cold water. Don't mind that it's on the counter. The counter is granite, so of course it's like a big huge cutting board, and you guys already know I'm gonna clean and sanitize everything after. You guys, I have showed you so many times how I clean and sanitize after I deal with meat, so please don't be afraid to clean your meat. Just make sure you clean after and sanitize. But anyway, that right there is always a touchy subject with you guys, but you guys know I have to clean my meat. I just have to do it. I cannot eat meat straight from the pack. If you do you, boo. But if you do and I'm eating your food, please just let me know you don't clean your meat, please, before I eat. But anyway, my meat is nice and cleaned off. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some spicy brown mustard, and I'm going to put some on here. We're going to make sure we put enough to coat the front and the back. Okay, you guys, so I have the mustard on the ribs. This is about, I would say, 3 tablespoons of mustard on each one. Some people ask me about the mustard. When you cook this, you don't actually taste the mustard. It acts more as like a tenderizer. So, you don't really taste the mustard. So, go ahead, try it. Try mustard on your ribs. So, I have the mustard on. Next, we're going to put some adobo. I'm not going to go too crazy with like the salt aspect because my ribs do have sauce on them. So I'm going to put that much adobo. Next, I'm going to add a little bit of Tony Chachere's just so it can have like a nice sweet heat. So we're going to put a little bit. That much. Remember, we're going to, after we do the top, we're going to use all the stuff on this, all the seasoning on the top and just rub it all over, including the back. So that was the Tony Chachere's. Next, I'm going to add some smoked paprika. This doesn't have salt in it, so, you know. I love smoked paprika. It gives like such a nice flavor. I use this one from Walmart. Now some black pepper. Don't mind how it's like piled on top. Just like I said a little while ago, we're going to rub all this into it. So it's going to be nice and evenly distributed. Next, I'm going to put 2 packets of sazon. And lastly, I'm going to grind some of this garlic pepper seasoning on the top. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we have all the seasonings on here. Ooh, look at that garlic pepper seasoning. It's such a good seasoning, nice and coarse. And of course, you could like change the holes at the top to have like a more coarse grind or more fine. I love it. It's really good. And it smells so good. And it smells so good. So, clean hands. We're going to go ahead, massage all of this. Listen, be quiet. No. And look, clean hands. We're going to go ahead, massage the seasoning into both sides. Collect some on your hand. Collect some on your hand. Flip it over. Rub it all on the other side. And make sure you get the seasoning all on both sides. See that? That was just with the like seasoning that was collected on my hands. See that? Make sure both sides nice and seasoned. Nice and thick too. You see how thick that rub is? Y'all see that? Nice and thick. Y'all see how thick that rub is? And then we're going to do that to both of them, of course. Look at that. Rub it all in. Show us some love. Rub it all in. Usually I wear some gloves with this, but it's okay. I'll clean my hands good after. Flip it over. Season out my hands. Just, don't worry, I'm going to clean the counter. Of course, I cleaned the counter before I did this.
Yeah.
Everything's all good. So, just going to rub this in. Then I'm going to put it on a cookie sheet. Cover it with a little bit of tin foil. And I'm going to go ahead and let these marinate for a while. Okay, so the counter is nice and clean, sanitized. I have the ribs here. And they look good. Oh my gosh, look at these ribs. You guys could already tell these are gonna be so friggin' flavorful. So you guys, I'm gonna cover these with tin foil, stick them in the fridge, and just let them marinate for a few hours. So after I do that, I will be back. Yum. These are gonna be so good. You guys, our grill is almost ready. I'm trying to think if I want to cover this with some tin foil or not. We shall see. But ooh, this grill is ready. Okay, you guys, so I'm outside with the ribs. This is how it looks after I've had it marinating. It looks so good. I'm about to throw these on the grill. Yum, yum, yummy. Okay, you guys, so I put the first rack of ribs on. I'm using a small grill because we're just doing like a little small family thing, and I didn't break out the big one today. So we're gonna do one at a time. Don't mind if my grill is a little dirty. You know, it was just perfectly clean. But I just made some hot dogs, burgers, and chicken on here for the kids. To make them chill out, so that's why they over there chilling, because they done ate already. So that's why the grill is not perfectly clean like it was at first in the beginning, but that's perfectly fine. So we're gonna go ahead and let these cook some. I had the fire, you know, down, but of course when I put the meat on and the fat hit it, you know, some of the flames flared a little. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the top on it and let these cook. Yeah, these are gonna be so good. Okay, so let's check on these ribs. Whew. These are looking really, really good. Let's go ahead and flip them. Yeah, and we're gonna go ahead and cook these on the other side for a little bit. Put the top on and let these cook. And we're gonna start basting it with barbecue sauce. Okay, you guys, so now what I do is I baste and cook both sides with some barbecue sauce. This is what I'm using, the bullseye. And then I take them off the grill, put them in some tin foil, and then I cook them in the oven a little bit slow and low, just to make sure they're super nice and tender. So let's baste the first side. Whew, that was a lot. Let me try to catch it. It's all good. Just baste it. Let it cook some. Do the same thing to the other side. And then we're gonna put them in the oven for a little bit, slow and low. Or you can also tint it in the tin foil and then just put that back on the grill. That's fine too. I may do it like that. We'll see. But yum. That looks so good. So I flipped it, and now I'm basting the other side. Yum, yum, yum. After this, I'm gonna tint it in tin foil and do the second step. Okay, so this is ready for the second step. Yep, that looks really good. So now I'm gonna take this off. Put it over here on this tin foil, and let me put the other one on real quick. Okay, so I put the second rack on the grill. They're going. Now we're over here to the width of this one. So now, super simple. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some more barbecue sauce and some honey. Then I'm going to wrap it tightly in the tin foil and throw it on the side of the grill. And this is gonna make it super tender. Some honey here, some pure clover honey, and we're gonna go ahead and drizzle the honey all over. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, so I have it nice and drenched in honey. This looks so bomb. Now we're gonna go ahead and wrap this tightly in the tin foil. I'm gonna let it rest for a little bit, and then once this other rack is done, we're gonna go ahead and put both of these tin foil pouches back on the grill and just let them cook nice and slow and low, and then they'll be nice and tender.
Has no patience, look at his face and in his eyes. He's been way bound to the die. Always taking chances, all those conversations. Don't know if I'll make it, don't know why he even tries. Say, oh, I am a believer. Oh, don't know how I'll be if I'm not free to take a lead. Oh, I am a believer. Oh, ground beneath my feet, but I don't flee cause I believe. I'll stay down to the ground. Stay down to the ground. Stay down to the ground. Ground, 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 ground. Stay down to the dancing, right, oh, dancing, right, oh, dancing, oh, babe, oh, dancing, right, oh, babe, oh, dancing, right, oh, dancing, right, oh, dancing, oh, babe, oh, dancing, right. Stay down to the dancing, dance, right, oh, right, dancing, dance, right, dancing, dancing, oh, dancing, oh, right, dancing.
Okay, you guys, so I took the rib foil packs off the grill. It was cooking on the grill for with the cover on for about 45 minutes. Whoo! Listen. Whoo, steam. Whoo! This thing is hot, y'all. Whoa! Whoo, it's hot. This thing is hot, hot, hot. Whoo! Whoa! Them things look good, y'all. Hold on. Let me try to... This stuff is hot. Hold on, give me a sec.